Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Things are falling apart for William Ruto. Some of his longtime allies seems to be abandoning him in the midst of an onslaught by Raila Odinga. Sometimes last week, at a televised Citizen TV interview, lawyer Patrick Lumumba, a fierce Raila Odinga critic, badly attacked Raila Odinga as he heaped praises on William Samoei Ruto. But some few hours ago today, the lawyer seems to be making a U-turn on William Samoei Ruto. Let's have a look at Lumumba's tweet before we dig deep. PLO Lumumba, Excellency, if this is true, I beseech you to stop it. In the midst of economic adversity, this kind of ostentation does not paint the picture of a caring government. And then he tags William Ruto, CBK, Kenya. And then Lumumba touches that Business Daily publication. Ruto Rigathi Mudavadi get shillings 802 million for new cars. Total state car budget more than doubles to shillings 2.06 billion. If you go through that story, the budget allocation for the purchase of new cars for Kenya's top 3 government offices has shot up 8 times in the latest changes to the spending plan that also benefited retired President Uhuru Kenyatta. The offices of President William Ruto, his deputy Rigathi Gachagua, and Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi have been allocated shillings 802.2 million to buy motor vehicles in the current financial year, a significant increase from what had been allocated as Kenyans come to terms with a bloated government that has curtailed Kenya Kwanza's austerity measures. In the budget estimates for the financial year 2022-2023, the 3 offices had been allocated shillings 100.8 million, though the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary had not been catered for. However, the exclusion of the Prime CS only cuts the expenditure by 10% or shillings 80 million. The biggest beneficiary, in fact, if you go through that story, the budget, money to buy cars for William Ruto, Rigathi, and Musalia Mudavadi has been increased almost 8 times. Initially, the budget was 100 million. In the revised budget, it's now 802.2 million. So it has gone 8 times. It has been increased 8 times. Thus, William Ruto, Rigathi, and Musalia Mudavadi. And as that is happening, Kenyans are dying of hunger. William Ruto and his team are saying the country is broke. They have even removed fuel subsidies and subsidies on basic commodities. And they are telling Kenyans that those subsidies was scams. And Kenyans can still remember that William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua's office, in the less than 7 months, they have spent over 9 billion Kenya shillings. The budget that was allocated for the offices for 12 months was 8 billion. In less than 7 months, the office of Ruto and Rigathi, they have spent over 9 billion. And as I talk, they have requested for an additional 5 billion, which I know has been approved by Parliament. So the members of Parliament are clearly not serving Kenyans. They are serving the interests of Ruto, Rigathi, and Musalia Mudavadi. They have abandoned the people. And the funny bit, and the most annoying bit about it, they are lying to Kenyans that they are joining William Ruto, Kenya Kwanza, for development. The truth of the matter, they are helping William Ruto in oppressing Kenyans. In this video, I want us to dig deep into this story, basing my analysis on Patrick Lumumba's move. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribe, give this video a like. Yes, that's exactly what is happening in William Ruto's government. And the truth be said, I will be lying to you if I start sugarcoating all this. William Ruto and his team are actually milking Kenyans dry. Their main intention is not to serve the people, but to serve their own interests. And that's even why William Ruto has increased the size of his government. In fact, even the CASs, the recommended number was, by Public Service Commission, was 23. William Ruto added 27 more, making it 50. So William Ruto himself is not interested in the people. All he cares is to play politics on how he will succeed in 2027. He knows that by mobilizing these elected leaders on his side, then the people do not matter. But I think for once, Kenyans should wake up and they should tell William Ruto and his team that you are just an individual. You can't be clever than over the 50 million Kenyans. Kenyans should reject this open theft. Patrick Lumumba is a typical example of Kenyan hypocritical leaders. Lumumba is taking a U-turn simply because he feels Ruto is under siege. And Ruto is under siege because of the successful mass action organized by Raila Odinga and his team yesterday. That's why Patrick Lumumba, because of shame, to save face, he is now trying to paint a picture of somebody who is not partisan. Because just some few days ago, he was insulting Raila Odinga at a televised interview. But now that he has seen Kenyans are behind Raila Odinga and Kenyans are growing impatient with William Ruto and rebelling against William Ruto, Lumumba is just trying to be on the side of the majority. So Lumumba is one example of a hypocrite, because all along, William Ruto's government has been making so many blunders. We've never seen or heard Patrick Lumumba calling the government to order. Why is he calling the government to order now? When Ruto and his team are appointing only 2 communities to serve in the government, Lumumba has been quiet. When corrupt individuals, their corruption cases are being dropped for them to serve in government, Lumumba has been quiet. In fact, Ruto's government has done so many ills. Lumumba and his team have been quiet. Why is he now rectifying William Ruto? He's doing that because of yesterday's siege. Raila taught these people a lesson. And this is why I strongly believe that all Kenyans, irrespective of political party lines, irrespective of ethnic lines, it's high time we all join hands together and support Raila Odinga. This is a man not fighting for himself, but fighting for Kenyans. And I'm saying that without any fear of contradiction. Kenyans should forget and ignore busybodies like Patrick Lumumba. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. In case you have not yet subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to support us, I've pinned my number on the comment section and it's also on your screen. Feel free to channel your support to the number or contact me through the number. And that is so because some of you have been requesting or asking for my number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.